Right, we are here at Robinson Woods Preserve. First time tires are touching proper dirt since last season. No, I don't think this is a super intense spot or anything, but I don't need a super intense spot right now because I haven't ridden in quite a while. So this should be perfect. I will say also, I am kind of trialing a lot of stuff on this ride today, or it's sort of the first time I've taken this bike out with a bunch of changes that I made, so we're gonna see how it all goes. I'll walk through the things that I've changed up probably at the end of this video, because I know some people don't care and you're just here to see the trail. But if you do care, probably talk a little bit about what I changed and why I changed it later.
Yes, I'm in Cape Elizabeth for my first dirt ride of the season. Specifically, I'm at Robinson Woods Preserve. I've never been here before, but I was absolutely jonesing to get my tires on some dirt for the first time in 2023. So when I heard that Cape E was rideable, and shout out to Megan in the 207 MTB Facebook group for that one, I had to come check it out. Broadly speaking, what you can expect to find here, at least on the trails that I rode, is techie cross-country stuff. This is not a place to come train for the EWS, but if you like roots and rocks, and who doesn't, or you're just desperate to get your wheels on dirt after a long winter, it's a great place to come right now, as it is somewhat miraculously dry. I'm only going to show some snippets of the trails I rode because nobody needs to see an hour-long video of my rusty riding, and honestly, that's enough to convey what these trails are like. So, with that, I'm going to leave you to have a look at the trails, and stick around to the end if you want to see the things that I've changed up on my bike, which includes some cool custom stuff and somehow a weight drop of over 2 pounds. So stick around if you want to see how that happened, and enjoy the trails.
Well, that wasn't the line or even the trail, but it worked, I guess. So this should put us onto Rock Crest and take us into Stonegate, I believe, or at least in the direction of Stonegate. A little early in the season to send it into flat mud. Hope that my backpack strap didn't ruin a bunch of that previous video, by the way. If it did, I apologize. First ride of the season. Easy to forget about that little thing. Ooh, mud, but not much. Okay, here's some more mud. Almost got it. Real skinny though, lost the back tire. Alright, so this is going to be Stonegate Barking Dog, or whatever it's called. I'm going to forget how to ride a bicycle. There we go. Oh shit. I don't know why I decided to go this way, but I did. Whoa. Oh, did not get the back wheel on. Oh, that's a shame. What? This looks like a, I guess that's just a camp spot. I don't know. This rock looks like there's probably a cool, you know, locals known feature somewhere in there. I don't know what it is. Oh yeah, got it first time. Feeling good about that. Just some fun little swoopies there. Cool. Whew. Nice. That is a fun little coda. Now that we're done with that ride, let's talk about, right near the road, but we can talk about a few of the things that I changed up on the bike, because that was kind of a demo ride for a bunch of stuff. One is actually off the bike. I put these stretchy laces onto my shoes just to kind of see how that would hold up on a real ride. I'm not sure this is like a good bike park thing, but for cross-country rides it's fine. It turns your free riders into slip-ons, and pretty cool. Moving from the feet, these pedaling innovations pedals. Shadow's terrible. There we go. So I got these. As you can see, they're already super scratched up. I got them used for like 60 bucks just because I wanted to try them out and see how they feel. One of my feet just kind of naturally splays out this way a little bit, so I have to be picky with pedals. These aren't quite as wide as my old ones, but they're much longer. So I thought that might work well. so far they felt great. Again, I gotta try them on somewhere that's a little bit more downhill, because it's, you know, hard to know exactly how it's going to be. But so far so good with those. Up front, as you can see, a lot has changed. I changed the bars, changed the grip saddle, although they're the same color. Added a new custom fender with my own design. Fear is the Mind Killer. Fear is the Mind Killer top cap, also custom, so that's cool. Groundkeeper fenders, if you want to do that kind of thing for yourself. Really pretty good quality, price is reasonable, and super cool to be able to do custom designs like that. As you can see, on the more meaningful side, I've switched the Dominion A4 brakes over to this bike from the Code RSCs that it used to have. I actually like these better. As you saw in this ride, I definitely need to get used to their bite a little bit, because they bite faster and harder than the Codes do. Caught me off guard a couple times, but yeah, feel really good. Loving these brakes, so switched them over here. Same thing with the wheels. As you can see, I swapped the We Are One carbon wheels over from the Meta TR to this. This had good wheels before, but they were aluminum and they didn't have the Onyx hub in the back, so swapped these over. Loving it so far. It feels like it helps with acceleration a little bit, and the bike is a bit lighter. It was a little over 35 pounds before, and with some of the changes I made, it's now down to 33. That wasn't really a goal of mine, but it is a thing that happened, so that's nice. And of course, contributing to that as well are titanium bolts there. Titanium bolts there, and in the shock, saving me, you know, 0.0001 grams, I'm sure. I just kind of did that for fun. The real meaningful change, other than the wheels, is one that you probably can't even see. But in there, I swapped out the stock linkage for the Cascade Components link, which makes the suspension a little bit more progressive, adds a little bit more travel, maybe makes it a little more supple off the top too. It did feel that way on this ride. That said, I'm still kind of testing everything, and I really need to test it out on trails that I know better once those dry out. But so far, so good. Really felt great. And I haven't done anything to dial in the suspension at all. I just kind of like set it to the recommended sag for the Cascade link, put all the rebound and compression damping settings to where I had them last year. Just rocked out, and yeah, feels great so far. So yeah, not much more to say than that. Changed up a few things on the bike. It's riding as good or better than ever, and we finally got some dry dirt out here. So get out there and get it while you can. Hope you get a chance to get outside and ride, and I'll see you in the next one.